Here we are in a garden where someone is practicing great environmental concern. Reuse, recycle. Here are branches converted into a trellis. Down in here at the base are cucumbers ready to climb up the trellis. This gardener makes incredible use of her space. Here's poppies ready to bloom. She has garlic tucked in beside it. And then around here she has the beautiful perennial bachelor's buttons. And in her plot she's dug down to make a path in. And then between her garlic she has lettuce. So she's trying to maximize the use of the space. On these small plots you want to try and get as much stuff as you can. As somebody said to me, James, you're a very greedy gardener. Yes, I guess I am, because I want to get maximum production for the small part of property I have.
That's okay. We call you thrifty.
All right. So down in here, instead of using commercial stakes, here she's got some sticks, she's got some baskets, she's going to tie her tomatoes up. Now, I hope you people have stopped cutting the suckers off your tomatoes and you have stopped removing leaves. Tomatoes do not ripen by the sun shining on the fruit. They ripen by heat and humidity and the maturity of the fruit. Down in Leamington, which is tomato growing area for sure, they do not do that. They do not remove the suckers, they do not remove the leaves. And you just leave it and it'll all work out just fine. Don't fuss with them. After the end of July, when they're starting to really set fruit, don't continue to water if you've been watering. They need a time when it's not so wet, or else they'll develop blight. So just leave your tomatoes alone sometimes. Okay. Moving on down.
We were looking for some flea.
Heather, I'm sorry that's running out.
Oh, here's some of the basil that's been out in the sun.
Okay. Here's the basil out in the sun. You can see it
Look at
burning. Nice plants though, very nice. But it is a debate. What do? Do we put it in the shade? Do we put it in the sun? This is not doing well in this sun. It's suffering from it. Maybe it needed to be toughened up a bit. I don't know.
I grow mine, they get morning sun, afternoon shade.
Yeah,
and
that's probably
they don't
better.
do this.
Yeah.
So.
All right, we're going down here. This is an excellent way to grow peas. If you don't have fencing, just take branches off trees, stick them in the soil as you plant your peas, and the peas will grow up. And remember to pick peas from the ground up. They ripen as they grow up the stalk. So the ones that bloom first are down near the ground. The other ones will come later.
Okay. So what's eating the leaves on these ground cherries?
I don't know. That's bigger than flea beetle. I don't know what that is. These are ground cherries. The cherries are starting to form. There's the little hulls that they're in.
There they are.
There they are. You wait until those fall off. You peel that hull back, and inside is a fruit they call ground cherries. This is very much enamored by the Mennonite community. They use it. Now here we see example of flea beetle. This is a tiny little wee black beetle, and it comes in and takes these little holes in these plants. It likes the plants as they emerge. It's very fond of vining plants like cucumbers here. There's a little flea beetle right there. If you can see it, there it's going. Might be hard to see. It's black.
Maybe. Black. Let's see.
It's black.
Oh, there. I just saw it. Okay.
And the best treatment for this is diatomaceous earth.
Oh.
So sprinkle these with diatomaceous earth, which is the ground up sea shells and coral. And as the beetle walks through it, its exoskeleton or exterior skeleton is pierced, and then the beetle dies. It actually dries up. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Good. Once again, we see this raised method of gardening. This is a very interesting thing. The structure, we're waiting to see what becomes of this. It'll be interesting to see what they have under there.
Yeah.
It almost looks like a coffin that they're going to put somebody in.
And they've done a lot of, gone to a lot of work, whatever they've done.
This gardener grows a type of Asian bean, which is 6 to 8 inches long.
Oh, I love those beans.
He has his racks here. They grow up. He has a tremendous harvest. Excellent results with it.
Nice.
And once again, he comes from a culture with flood irrigation, I'm pretty sure. That's what that is all about. Now, people plant marigolds in their garden. Marigolds do not get rid of insects, but they give off chemicals that some plants like very much and is very good for the soil.